This is a T422 production.
If you want to talk some Simpsons, we do it with distinction. Insert brain here. With Springfield in our vision, our spirit is embiggened. Insert brain here. Flanders, Quimby, Otto, Man, the Hasapima, pedal on. Insert brain here. We've got Simpsons to ponder. Here comes David and Connor. Insert brain here.
Welcome back to Insert Brain Here, a Simpsons podcast. I'm your host Connor, and with me, as always, is my co-host, with the mo-host, David.
That's me.
No funny little bit?
You say this every time.
Well, it gets cut every time. I'm hoping...
One day it will...
Hoping and praying that one day something I say will make it to air.
Never.
Oh. Today, David, we're here to talk about Colonel Homer.
Correct.
The 20th episode of the third season of The Simpsons. Original air date the 26th of March, 1992.
Very good. Quarter of the way through the year.
Almost at the end of season 3.
Almost.
It's been a long journey.
That it has. Far longer than it should have been.
Wonder why. I can't even remember when we covered Mr. Lisa Goes to Washington.
Oh, Christ. I don't remember either. Was that in October?
I was just a boy. Okay, David. It's your turn to give me a recap of this episode of The Simpsons.
Perfect.
It's time for you to sing me a country song about the plot of the episode of The Simpsons. This episode, the one we're talking about. Okay, David, it's your time. It's your time to shine. Okay, David, it's your time to shine. Sing me a country song. I mean a recap for this episode of The Simpsons. Colonel Homer. Begin.
Well, Connor, the general premise of this episode is the whole family decide they're going to go out to see a movie. They obviously don't know which one. And then they end up splitting up, and Lisa and Bart go off and see one movie. Homer and Marge go and see another one, and I don't know, Maggie vanishes, I guess. Bart and Lisa are watching their movie, the mutant whatever it is, and Homer's bugging the shit out of Marge at the other movie, where Marge snaps at him in front of everyone, who basically all give a round of applause to Marge for snapping at the guy who was being annoying in the movie theatre. So Homer is obviously annoyed and upset. He takes everyone home and then drives off. About 100 miles away, he ends up in Spittle County at a sort of seedy biker bar or cowboy bar. While he's sitting there drinking his life away with some FUD beer, the barmaid, I guess, ends up doing a song, and Homer really likes it. Pretty much everyone else seems to not really give two shits. But Homer really likes it, and he gets talking to this Lurleen lady, and they kind of hit it off and spend most of the night talking, essentially. Homer gets home really chipper and really happy and humming away this song that he had listened to, and can't really get it out of his head, so he goes back out to Spittle County, goes to her trailer that she lives in. Basically, he's like, we need to get this recorded because I want to listen to that. I want other people to listen to that because it's really good. So they go to a place where you can like self-publish, I guess, a CD. During the process, someone who works there knows someone that has a radio station or is on air, gets a song put on air, where it, becomes really quite popular. Lurleen wants Homer to be her manager, and so he does. He gets a cowboy outfit and everything. Cuts around as her manager, gets her a few gigs on a TV show and some other stuff. And for the TV show, Lurleen pitches a a new song, basically inviting him to spend the night. Dawns on him what she's actually getting at. Buggers off home to his wife. After the show, Homer's in the dressing room, I guess, with Lurleen, and she makes it blatantly obvious what she wants from Homer. And Homer says, nah, I've got a wife and kids and everything. This can't happen. So whilst Marge, who had not really been happy about Homer seeing Lurleen, and Homer were sort of cuddling up, I guess, in bed, Lurleen is performing her second song, which she wrote in that moment, really, wishing that she had Homer and saying that Marge is a very lucky woman and that Homer had declined her sort of advances, which obviously Marge was quite happy about. And that's the end. That's it. Marge says she's a lucky woman, and that's about the puff.
Terrible recap, David.
Yep, that's about standard.
David,
Yes.
what do we do now?
Well, Connor, what do you think of this episode of The Simpsons?
Oh, oh, it's this part. I'll tell you what, David. A strange one.
Okay, yeah.
And I think part of that's down to my memory of the episode being all of the Lurleen Lumpkin stuff.
Yeah.
If you showed me the animation from the beginning of this episode with the cinema and the parking and all those guys, and you told me that it was a missing episode, a lost media, or maybe it's from like a little known PC game or something, I'd believe you. If you told me that was exclusive to a DVD menu, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
It's not really until Homer goes to that country bar that the episode really kicks into gear.
You look like you were about to say something else. I didn't want to jump in.
I was.
Go on with the last brain cell.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. I think the Lurleen Lumpkin stuff is great.
Yeah.
Good drama and good comedy. That's the kind of the tightrope that The Simpsons tries to walk.
Yeah.
Sometimes successfully, sometimes not. And this episode does it successfully.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Or the second half of the episode.
Yeah.
The back 50%. The second and third act. I'll be generous.
Yeah. I would maybe around 2/3, last 2/3
Yeah.
of the episode.
The first act is a bit meandering.
Yeah.
And it feels a bit Tracy Ullman Show-esque. This sort of slice of life, situational comedy stuff that the Simpsons by this point had
Mostly kind of moved
past.
on from that.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you agree with what I've said, my thesis?
I
you
agree with
my
your thesis, your college or collegiate paper.
Yes.
On this episode.
It is a piece of college paper, but it's just in crayon shite.
Shite first third.
Aye. Good in back half.
With a wee picture of a pie cut into 3.
Good
shit.
I said college, not university.
Oh, pie charts are later. I would agree with that as well. I think, similarly to yourself, I didn't even remember this was the episode it was from the title. Title's a weird one. He doesn't get called Colonel until the last third, maybe quarter of the fucking episode.
Yeah.
The winding down the act, the last act, and that's when we find out why the title is the title. It's a weird one. And also, I didn't remember this episode, similar to yourself, was even this episode until after all the cinema shit. I thought it was... Well, it was a wartime movie that they were away to see as well. It was like a spy war movie thing.
I think it was meant to be The Hunt for Red October.
Yes, yeah, I think it was.
Or something of that ilk.
Yeah.
Kind of 90s espionage thriller action film.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, Clear and Present Danger. but
Get on. Another one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. Espionage.
Yeah.
True Lies, maybe. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the... But more, I say Hunt for Red October because Submarine.
Yeah, aye.
The real vibe to it.
And also kind of what Homer was saying about it is kind of fit in a little bit with Red October. It's a very slow burner, and you can see why if Homer was actually sitting watching Red October, it would very much be what he was talking about.
I haven't seen that film since I was about 5. The Hunt for Red October. I always get confused with the other one.
Which other one?
The Rock.
Oh, right. The other one with...
Sean Connery.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's Hunt for Red October, The Rock, and The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Might as well be the same film.
3 very different films as well.
Isn't The Rock and Hunt for Red October pretty similar?
They're kind of similar, I guess.
You both got those red posters.
They do have red posters.
And
you know what? Fucking twin sister films I see with those red
and
fucking
they've
posters.
got Sean Connery with a wig on the poster. He wore a wig his entire career. He's wearing a wig in the first James Bond film.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a piece.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Wiggy Wiggy Woo. To pay or not to pay? That is the question. It's
Today, it's to pay.
And you can pay too if you go to our Patreon.
We need to set one up so I can put the fucking thing in.
God forbid.
Yeah, no.
David.
Yep. Oh.
That's the sound of Eye on Springfield, the segment of this show. Why did I start whistling it?
I don't remember, but it was a while ago and we haven't stopped.
I'm stopping now. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's the sound, the real sound, the original sound, original recipe. Eye on Springfield. This is a segment in this show where I go through characters who made their first appearance in this episode, and David has an anxiety attack.
Correct. Yes.
So he has to guess who they are.
Yeah.
He gets one guess per character.
God forbid.
If he gets them all, he wins a prize.
Oh.
David.
Yes.
First appearance of Lurleen Lumpkin.
That would be the barmaid / country singer.
Wrong-o. She's actually described as a cocktail waitress. Not a barmaid.
She works in a bar.
That's right, David. Lurleen Lumpkin.
This is a pretty long mic cable. I could see how far it fucking goes before I rip it out. As I launch it at you.
Let's find out.
Aye.
First appearance of Yodeling Zeke.
That's the guy that's on. Is it the guy on before her, or maybe before the other guy? Anyway, there was a yodeling dude that gets knocked out.
Correct, David. I'm struggling.
I can tell.
First appearance, David, of Barbara Krostowski.
Barbara Krostowski. That's ringing a bell. I feel like I'll know exactly who it is, but when you tell me, but
You're giving up. You're not even going to hazard a guess.
one of the ladies that's on the show that Lurleen gets on with Homer, or Homer gets her onto the show. One of the sort of people in the lineup. There's that woman. Is that Barbara Krostowski?
No, David. Barbara Krostowski is the sister of Krusty the Clown, mentioned in the scene where he argues with Sideshow Mel to stay away from his sister.
Oh, okay. I'm glad she wasn't really actually mentioned.
What are you talking about? Directly
Stay away
mentioned.
from my sister.
Yeah.
That's
The clue
Not
is
stay away from Barbara Krostowski.
well, the clue is in the name. Krostowski. Herschel Krostowski. That's Krusty the Clown's real name.
Yeah.
First appearance, David, of Beer and Brawl bartender.
That'd be the bartender at the Beer and Brawl.
Which is...
The pub. Well, the bar, I guess. That Connor... fucking your Connor. the Connor
I am
goes
indeed.
to.
Welcome back to Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. If you're just tuning in, we're doing Ion Springfield. The segment in this show.
The bar that Homer goes to. It drives like 100 miles out of town to go to.
That's correct, David.
It's in Spittle County.
Ooh. First appearance, David, of Beer and Brawl announcer.
Is that the person that was announcing like the yodeling guy and then Lurleen?
Lurleen.
Lurleen, whatever her name is. I don't fucking remember her name.
Yes, that's correct, David. Lurleen.
Yeah, it's a name.
First appearance of box office clerk.
That's the person that Homer and Marge buy the tickets off of.
Correct. First appearance of Wade.
Does Wade have a second name?
No. Not according to what's in front of me. To the research I've done.
Is Wade in that sort of group of recovering alcoholic banjo members, I guess?
No, Wade is the guy who works at the place where Homer makes the 25-cent CD.
Ah.
And he says, my name's Wade, my brother or cousin or whatever works at this radio station. Can I get a CD?
Right.
That's that guy.
No worries.
First appearance, David, of the corpulent cowboy employee.
Is that the person that gets Homer suited and booted in his cowboy get-up?
Very good, that is correct. First appearance of Hip Diddler.
What a fucking name.
Hip Diddler.
Is that one of the other performers?
No, David.
Okay.
That's the host.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, close but no cigar. First appearance, David, of Yuma.
Yuma. As in the place?
Yuma. As in 310 to Yuma.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is that your final answer, the place?
Sure.
Yuma is a pig.
Oh, is that the pig that gets launched?
No, a different pig.
Alright, okay.
That pig is unnamed.
Hey, I didn't know if you'd fucking come up with Yuma and said that that's the name of it.
With a different name for it and we'll be ready to go. First appearance, David, of Cloris Moselle.
Is that the guy that buys the rights?
No, David, Cloris Moselle is one of the performers on the TV show. It's also a woman, Cloris.
You said that as if that was obvious. Cloris is
like
the fucking name.
Cloris like Doris.
But Cloris.
Yeah, Cloris is Doris with a CL. Call me Liza Minnelli. The way I'm Liza with a Z, not Lisa with an S over here. First appearance of Gappy May.
I'm not even sure what that is.
Gappy May.
Gonna go with a performer on the show.
Gappy May is the woman with big gaps in her teeth. Context clues.
Yeah.
First appearance of Freddy Boy.
One of the other performers?
A bit more bit more specific for this one, please.
Is it the main guy out of the recovering alcoholic?
No, David. Freddy Boy is the performer who owns Yuma the Pig.
Ah, okay.
The Yahoo Recovering Alcoholic Jug Band.
That's what I was thinking of the last time.
I figured I better give that to you before you
Thanks.
guessed it again. First appearance of Big Ron. Big shirtless Ron.
Oh.
I don't want another Aaron Presley on my hands. I see the middle name and the first name and the whole thing.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Yeah, that's the big shirtless guy that's one of the other performers.
I like how I'm like, who's Busty LaRue? Who's Big Tits Betty? You're like, couldn't tell you. Don't even remember them being in it. Who's shirtless? That'd be Big Shirtless Ron. He's a large, muscular, hairy, shirtless man. Rippling biceps, sweaty torso. I can draw a photo from memory if you'd like.
I could not.
First appearance, David, of Mr. Boylan.
Mr. Boylan.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Give it a guess, go on.
Is there a performer in there that I've forgotten about?
No, David. Mr. Boylan is the technician who records Lurleen's. He's the guy that says that bit about Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly stood right there.
Oh, that's who he is.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah. He stood right there, but he said he'd never record in a shithole like this.
And then Homer hands him a wad of cash.
That's the one.
Yeah.
First appearance, David, of Lonnie.
It's not a nickname for Lon Chaney Jr., is it?
No, it is not. Lonnie is the little boy from Deliverance who plays the banjo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in this episode.
Yeah.
And lastly, first appearance of Lurleen's manager, who does not give a name.
Ah. They're the person that becomes Lurleen's manager after Homer.
Yes, David.
For what, $50?
Yeah, I like how you said that would make up a name. I would never do that.
You've done it in the past.
Never. That's the end of Eye on Springfield. Da-da-da-da-da-da. David, give me a recap of this episode.
Already done the recap, pal.
Just a quick one for me now. So I can remember what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, Lurleen Lumpkin.
Colonel Homer. Aye, they go
What's
see
that?
movies and whatever else.
What's that? What's that noise I can hear?
No idea, Connor. What is that noise?
It's coming from the little mouse hole. Let's take a peek inside.
Okay.
There's 3 blind mice in there, as there often are.
Ah.
They've got toothpicks in their mouths and they're strumming away on guitars. And they're singing about what's getting them down. One of them's singing about fucking a truck. My god, they're country musician mice.
Of course.
And they're singing me a country song, David, about trivia.
Ah, of course.
This is 3 Blind Mice Trivia, the trivia segment of this show, where I do trivia for the episode of The Simpsons. If you want to know why it's 3 Blind Mice based. Why I theme every single fucking one of these around 3 blind mice.
Check out episode 2, I think.
Season 1, episode 2. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. Da 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 da, running up a clock and getting hit by a car. Attacked by a cat. 3 blind mice. Did you know, David? Did you clock who voiced Lurleen Lumpkin?
I recognised the voice, but I didn't clock who it was, no.
It was Beverly D'Angelo.
Alright. Okay.
Probably best known for her role in the National Lampoon's Vacation series.
Yeah.
European Vacation, Vacation, Christmas Vacation, Vegas Vacation.
Forgot how many of those are.
Vacation 2015.
Yeah.
Beverly D'Angelo wrote actually 2 songs for the episode.
Alright.
Your Wife Don't Understand You.
Yeah.
Which is the first song
That's
that
the main
she
one. Yeah.
sings you in the bar, aye. And I Bagged the Homer.
Alright, nice.
She wrote both songs in an hour.
Not bad.
Presented them to Matt Groening at the episode's table read.
Right.
Here's some more information on Beverly D'Angelo's role for you, mate.
Okay.
She actually stayed with the production team all day when she was recording her lines and pitched several jokes for the episode.
Right.
Usually what you do is you get the guest star in whenever they can, they record their lines and they're out of there.
Aye.
So you got to accommodate to their schedule, you know?
Yeah, aye. In, out, fucking gone. Done.
Aye.
Maybe sign a few autographs on the way.
Apparently,
Mm.
D'Angelo first met Matt Groening at a party
All right.
at Frank Zappa's house.
Okay.
She was called into audition for Lurleen based on her performance not in Vacation, but in The Coal Miner's Daughter.
I don't think I've actually seen that film.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Maybe we'll cover that in our other podcast. Movie House.
You think one day they're gonna come out with Coal Miner's Other Daughter? Because we only
Yeah.
on Movie House, our other podcast in which we cover movies, we ride the algorithmic experiment. You have to cut something out of this. You can't just leave all this shit in.
I'm aware.
Because sometimes I listen to those episodes and I'm like,
Oy.
Oi. Our other podcast where we ride the algorithmic express.
Hmm.
So in order to cover The Coal Miner's Daughter,
Mm-hmm.
there would have to be a sequel. Or
There would.
a remake.
Coal miner's granddaughter.
Coal Miner's Son.
Coal miner's illegitimate son.
Maybe if they do a remake of My Bloody Valentine,
Hmm.
we'll cover that as a joke.
Or a new vacation film. We can cover the coal miner's daughter.
This is the only episode of The Simpsons that is credited solely, writing-wise, to Matt Groening.
All right.
There were comments from the production team during the making of this episode that Homer was acting like a jerk.
What, for being upset about the way Marge yelled at him? Or was it to do with the fact that he was talking a lot and stuff in the movie?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Matt Groening said that this was because Homer's behaviour was due to his desire to make Lurleen a star,
Right.
and he was oblivious to her attempts to seduce him until the end.
I'd agree with that.
Speaking of being a jerk in the cinema,
Mm-hmm.
that was actually inspired by a real-life experience that Matt Groening had with a friend when he was younger.
All right.
They were sitting alone in the film theatre,
Uh-huh.
and two, quote, annoying women sat down right in front of them. Groening's friend told the women to move, and when they did, one of them turned to Groening and his friend and said, "Now are you satisfied?" Matt Groening's friend replied, "I won't be satisfied."
Oh, man.
"I won't be satisfied until I see you burn in hell."
All right.
I've lost my mind in the cinema before.
I've been there when you've done it.
Fucking wankers, man.
Yeah.
Cud radio slogan, "Don't touch that dial, you've got cud on it," is a reference to San Jose radio station Combe.
All right.
It's written Kome, but it's pronounced on air as cum. So they had catchphrases such as, "Don't touch that dial, it's got cum on it," "Cum all over your radio dial," "Wake up with cum in your ear," and "The cum spot on your dial."
I reckon that's the kind of radio station we'd work at.
Oh, if only. If we were born in a different time, maybe.
Aye. And a different place.
We were curious about this, the title of the episode being Colonel Homer.
Yeah.
This is a reference to Colonel Tom Parker, who was the manager for Aaron Presley.
Of course. Of course he was.
Yep.
All right, then.
The little boy playing the banjo
Mm-hmm.
is a reference to the 1972 film Deliverance.
Yeah.
Yep. The original design of Lurleen Lumpkin was thought to be too bland and plain.
Uh-huh.
They decided to model her again, but base it more on Beverly D'Angelo, adding, quote, "every kind of pretty girl cliche," end quote, into the design.
Yeah.
The design was sent to Matt Groening, who sent back a note saying, "Wow." Put it back in your pants, man.
All right. Who knew this was just hentai for Matt Groening this whole time?
There won't be Rule 34 of that character for at least 15 years. Calm down.
They exist now, I'm sure, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I'd bet money on it.
I would, but I wouldn't know.
No, I've no idea. Mike Reese was skeptical about this episode because he didn't think it was realistic that Homer would get a new job when he's already working full-time at the nuclear power plant.
Right.
Eventually, I guess he just gave up on this one, but in future episodes, the writers have tried to incorporate explanations that he gets fired or reduced hours or something, and then it gets set back to the status quo at the end of the episode.
Right. I can kind of see that one.
Yahoo!
Okay.
The country comedy show that Lurleen appears on is based on country television series Hee Haw from 1969.
All right, okay.
When we covered It's a Wonderful Life on our other podcast, Movie House, we didn't talk about that dickhead character who goes, hee haw, hee haw.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go. We talked about it now.
Right.
Here's an animation thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Lurleen's mobile home was designed to be confined and tiny. This was so that whenever you have compositions of Homer and Lurleen in there, it would be tighter, and then it would give it a more intimate, romantic feeling to the scene because of how tightly cropped they were.
Right. And all the water in the world isn't solving this audio.
I'm trying to drown myself.
Keep drinking.
The engineer at the recording studio was based on John Boylan, an American music producer who produced the highly successful album, David.
I don't know, man. I can't remember it.
The Simpsons Sing the Blues.
Oh, that one. Highly successful, I'm sure.
If you want to hear us talk about that, listen to the episode where we talked about that. There's a deleted scene in this episode where just before Lurleen records Bagged Me a Homer, Bart and Lisa argue over other women that Homer has had in his life. These are all brand names of foods, like Aunt Jemima and Sarah Lee. Oh, this has made me absolutely outraged.
Oh. What is that?
The scene in this episode from Space Mutant 6 is recycled animation.
What?
It's from the Season 2 episode Principal Charming.
Oh.
But in that scene, it's Skinner and Patty go to see Space Mutants 5, The Land Down Under. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
There's Aztec artwork detailing around the screen, except they're not at the Aztec Theatre, they're at the Googoloplex.
Right.
Absolutely shocking.
Nonsense. Fucking nonsense.
Boy, I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder. Do you remember any of the movies listed on the marquee?
No.
Oh, wow, well, I remember all of them.
Ah, okay.
I'll Fry Your Face 3,
Uh-huh.
The Smell in Room 19, Space Mutant 6,
Yeah.
Honey, I Hit a School Bus,
Right.
The Stockholm Affair, which is the submarine film that Homer and Marge see.
Hunt for Red October, basically.
Yep.
Yep.
Ernest versus the Pope,
Mm-hmm.
and Look Who's Oinking,
Fucking hell.
which is obviously a reference to the trilogy of films Look Who's Talking,
Yeah.
about a baby. Just about a baby.
Yeah.
His inner monologue in the first two is Bruce Willis.
Right. I've never seen the second one. I've seen the first one.
I've seen all three.
Oh.
The third one, it's a dog, voiced by Danny DeVito.
Jeez, oh. Times were rough for Danny then, weren't they?
Yeah, they were indeed. All three of them have John Travolta, though, so what does that tell you?
Fucking Jesus.
John Travolta...
Grease money wasn't enough.
Oh, well, John Travolta made the first one. Sorry, he made the first two, and then he made Pulp Fiction, and then he made the third one. What are you doing?
Oh,
You were in Pulp Fiction.
you need to
got
say no to some of these things,
you
pal.
got nominated for a fucking Oscar, and then they went, "We'll do a sequel to Look Who's Talking 2. By the way, Bruce Willis isn't coming back, and it's going to go straight to VHS." And he went, "Sign me up." What's it about? It's about a dog who can think.
I don't really care. Sign me up.
Alright, I'm going to read this one out verbatim.
Very good.
Nancy Cartwright,
Yeah.
who voices Bart and other characters,
Yes.
wrote in her autobiography that this episode's script gave the audience a visual and oral feast.
What the fuck?
She said the background designers must have gone on another field trip for this one because they captured the look of a typical musical recording studio. The recording studio in the episode where Lurleen records her new songs with the Simpsons family features 2 rooms, one for the artist and one for an engineer with a pane of glass between them. Cartwright said the designers added their own special touch by putting a few cracks on the walls, designing a slightly dilapidated ceiling, and by making it look as if the soundproofing on the wall is falling off.
What the fuck is she dribbling about? What is that piss?
Yeah,
You know what? She obviously had nothing else to talk about in that fucking book.
she is a Scientologist. I don't want to turn this into a little thing where we're hating on Nancy Cartwright. All respect to
No,
Nancy
I
Cartwright.
like Nancy Cartwright for
She's
the
the
most
voice
part.
of Chucky and Rugrats, and she makes TikToks now. But
Jesus.
what are you talking about? Field trip? I think it's common knowledge. I guess it's 1991, so they can't look it up. But you get a fucking book from the library.
92 anyway.
Yeah, down here. Well, maybe it was 91 when they were making it.
Maybe.
You know, your local library, you get a book. Aaron Presley in the studio. You flip to the middle where the pictures are.
Or just inside the front cover.
Remember books?
I remember books.
Mm.
I have quite a number of them.
So do I. But I used to get a book like that, like an information book.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle,
In the middle is like all the pictures,
all the pictures on
all the
special pages.
diagrams, and that.
Yeah.
And then they'd all have like F9 or whatever,
Little
reference
descriptions
numbers.
and references.
And then 75 pages prior, it'd be like C diagram F9.
Yeah.
You'd be like, right, now I need to find it.
God. I miss those days.
Aye.
Mark Kirkland, who directed this episode, said that he enjoyed it because he thought the characters' emotions were fucking cut that. Bunch of shite. Oh. Wow. This episode references 2 John Travolta films.
Yeah.
Look Who's Talking, which I already mentioned. And the bar depicted in the episode is based off the bar in his film Urban Cowboy from 1980.
Okay. I did not know that existed.
Lurleen's last name, Lumpkin, comes from country bumpkin character Tony Lumpkin in the 1773 comedy play She Stoops to Conquer by Oliver Goldsmith.
All right.
Don't say we're not literary. This is another bit of trivia about this recording studio. The property designers went on a field trip to Sun Studio to receive inspiration for the props in the recording studio, such as the in-session red light, the mixing board, the musical instruments, and the volume unit meters that indicate how loud the artist is singing.
It's
You're
a fucking excuse. It's an excuse to go somewhere because there's no fucking way you cannot know what they look like.
You needed to go on a fucking field trip to find out that there was an in-session red light. I don't want to talk about it. I'm done.
You know, no. Let's, instead of going on a field trip to the recording studio that they fucking use to record The Simpsons, instead of doing that,
Well, I guess it's a different setup for music, slightly.
ever so slightly, there's
Marginally.
yeah.
Marge.
Aye.
Simpson.
Anally. Marginally.
Huh?
What she gave Homer at the end of the film of the fucking episode.
What are you talking about?
You said marginally, and I went marginally.
Oh. I have a bit of bad trivia for you. It's got 30 thumbs down on the trivia website that I looked at when I was doing research for this episode. What are you fucking laughing for? What are you laughing for?
When you did research. No.
Fuck off. FUD is most likely used because, and most people wouldn't pick up on this, it's stuff spelt backwards.
Except it's not. It's almost stuff spelt backwards.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 D's and 1 F.
Yeah. Well, that has 30 downvotes.
Yeah, no fucking wonder. It's the inverse of tough. That would have been a better fucking description of it.
David, that's the end of 3 blind mice trivia. Wait, I feel like there's
that
more.
Pissed me off more than it should have.
Yeah, good. I feel like there's more to the 3 blind mice trivia setup and payoff. I think I usually do something more. Ah, well.
Usually you sort of like square away what's happened to the mice.
I've handed off the trivia guitar or whatever I was given at the beginning of this. Oh, they sang me a trivia song.
Ah, yes, yeah. Well, a round of applause for the lovely 3 blind mice.
Mariachi band.
Good audio there, good audio.
Standing ovation. David, what did you think about this episode of The Simpsons?
As you mentioned earlier on.
Because I know that I asked you earlier on, but we got carried away with ourselves. You didn't really get a chance to answer me. You didn't really get a chance to state your opinion then. I remember now.
Aye. I believe what I was getting at was along the lines of agreement with yourself in that I thought the episode was a little bit meandering at the start, and the Lurleen Lumpkin stuff was really kind of gold.
Lurleen Lumpkin.
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Lurleen Lemontine, I think is what you called her.
I said Lumpkin.
I think you said Pumpkin.
No, I said Lumpkin.
You said Pauline Pumpkin.
Fucking Pauline now, is it?
I'm pretty sure you said Pauline Pumpkin, aye. Lurleen Lemontine.
Polly Pocket.
Aye. You called her Kathy Clementine is what I'm pretty sure happened there. If I could cast my mind back.
Get this brain rot turned off.
What did you think about Lurleen Lumpkin, now that we're on the subject of her?
I thought that I was quite surprised. I get it for the story purposes and bringing Homer and her together. But I thought it was quite surprising that despite the fact that no one in the bar clapped and no one seemed amused by her song other than Homer, once it hits the radio, the exact same song is like loved by basically everyone.
Maybe the people in the bar had heard it before, because she was the waitress there, she probably singing it all the time. Also, tough crowd.
Yeah,
Not exactly
they did
music
knock out the
lovers.
yodeling guy
Yeah.
and launched a pig at him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought she was a fairly nice character. Probably shouldn't have gone after Homer when she
Knew that he was married and met his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably not. But I like that she's voiced by Beverly D'Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
I like that she has real stakes. She feels like
Feels like a
as opposed to corn stakes. Fucking got them.
Jesus Christ.
That's a fucking knee slapper. She feels like a real character with real aspirations and dreams and wishes, like a real person.
Yeah.
She's not a two-dimensional caricature, which she easily could have been.
Yes. Yeah.
David, what's your one bit of animation that you actually quite liked? It's time for David's one bit of animation that he actually quite likes. This is the animation.
This is the animation.
This is a segment in this show where David gives me one piece of animation from this episode.
Yeah.
David gives me one piece of animation from this episode. David... David gives me one piece of animation from this episode. Episode! that he actually quite liked. This is a segment in this show where David gives me one piece of animation that he actually quite liked. David, what's your one piece of animation that you actually... Keep calling it one piece of animation.
One piss.
One piss.
What, just one piss?
Just one piss.
David's golden shower of animation that he actually quite liked.
Always bringing it down.
Fucking down. You can't get any further down.
It's in hell.
I've listened to you say one piece of animation 17 times.
David's one piece of animation that he actually quite liked. This is a segment, and that bit trips me up as fuck. This is
Isn't
a segment. Isn't
it one bit of animation?
It's time for David's one bit of animation that he actually quite liked. It is. This is the... You get the idea, David. You get the fucking gist.
Wait, I can't keep that in. I can't keep you just going, you get the idea.
Keep it in.
Because if I do have to keep in the
Keep it all
minutes.
in. I don't give a shit. You get the gist. You've heard the episode before. You've listened to the podcast before.
Possibly.
David, what's your one bit of animation that you actually quite liked? You're fucking laughing. I'm still trying to do this and you're laughing. It's time for David's one bit of animation that he actually quite liked. This is a segment in this show in which David gives me one piece of animation for this episode that he actually quite liked. David, what is your one piece of animation? David. Can't believe I fucking did it again. Can't believe I slipped back into one piss of animation. David, what's your piss bucket of animation telling you now? Like it's your fucking oracle ball.
Just gazing into a bucket of piss, sitting staring at it.
Stir that bucket of piss and see what it says. Under your piss.
Oh, fucking hell.
So what is it?
I don't know, man.
You've got fucking plenty of time.
I'll need to fucking rewatch the episode to figure it out. So I can't fucking remember it.
There's not really any outstanding bits of animation in this, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
It's not really that kind of episode.
The problem is, I would like to have chosen the section where you've got Bart and Lisa, and obviously Bart's like, "Oh, it's the horror's gone now. It's lovely," and it all cuts to that red light, and it's some very nice bit of animation there.
I mean,
then it's ruined completely by the actual animation that they're supposed to be looking at. Being recycled.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those episodes where there's not a clear standout for your one bit of animation because it's so pared back.
Maybe I should have just gone into how in-depth and detailed that fucking music studio was.
You know, they went on a
cracks in
trip.
the walls.
I don't know if you knew this, but they went on a trip to see what a microphone looked like.
And a on-air fucking light looked like.
What else are we talking about?
Oh,
David, what do you think about country music? Are you a country music fan?
on and off.
Yeah, I'd agree. I
I thought that was it.
No, I was going to go somewhere with that.
Right.
I would say that pre 9/11 country music, very cool. Your Johnny Cash, your Willie Nelsons.
Yeah.
Back when it was like fuck the man, fuck the government.
Yeah.
Very nice. Not the bootlicking. If you did that in my small town, if you did a 9/11 in my small town, we ain't got no buildings. But if you did a 9/11 here, we get you. Gator Johnny would get you. Yeah, I don't like that.
You know what? You should have Shazammed that because it probably came up with a fucking song.
My wife, my truck, my sister, and my God. Except the wife and the sister are the same person. You get what I'm going for.
Yeah.
What did you think of the two songs that Lurleen Lumpkin sings?
I thought they were actually really quite decent, like quite catchy little songs. Appropriately catchy for how popular they're being perceived in the show.
Yeah. I think I remember hearing or thinking as a child or a youth that Lurleen Lumpkin was voiced by Dolly Parton.
All right, yeah. I feel like has Dolly Parton ever done any voiceover in The Simpsons? Because if she has, I feel like that might be who I'm mixing this character up with.
She has appeared in The Simpsons, actually, now that you mention it, David.
Oh, okay.
But she played herself.
Ah, right, okay.
I think she did a song with Krusty and something.
Ah, right, nice.
Obviously not the one where Bart gets stuck in a well, because we've done that episode and she wasn't there.
Yeah.
That was Sting.
Yeah.
Different one.
Very good. Do you remember roughly what season that was?
I remember the episode title.
Oh, what's that?
Sunday Cruddy Sunday.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Well, that's a couple of seasons from now. We're not. I think that's maybe like season 10-ish.
Right,
if I had to hazard a guess.
Couple of seasons.
Couple of seasons. Couple of years.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, I think maybe I had, as a child, sort of crossed over that maybe these might be the same or similar characters or whatever.
Yeah. You know what this episode does remind me of? Vaguely?
What's that?
The one with Mindy Simmons. Remember this?
I don't think so.
Mindy Simmons starts working at the nuclear power plant. She's like an attractive redhead woman, and she's very similar to Homer in personality.
Right. I feel like it's kind of ringing a bit of a bell now.
Maybe we'll cover it soon. Hopefully. It's first 10 seasons for sure.
Somewhere in the next couple of years we'll cover it.
We haven't covered it so far, so it's between seasons 4 and 9. Well, this has been Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. I've been your host, Connor, and with me, as always, has been my co-host, David.
That's been me.
You're going to say a funny bit?
No.
Alright. We'll be back next week with Black Widower, the 21st episode of this season.
Very good.
Closing in on the end.
Very close.
Check out our Instagram, Insert Brain Here Pod, or on Instagram at T422. We're also on YouTube.
Yes.
Where you can find every episode. Some of the
you can find episodes of this podcast.
Episodes of this podcast and our other podcast, Movie House.
Yeah.
That's the T422 Productions YouTube channel. Maybe there's going to be more going up there at some point.
Maybe.
That's all from us.
We'll smell you later.
Ta.
Ta.
T422 Productions, honey boy.